Love 52, we're wrapping up the week here. It's Saturday, and this is the week of love stories. And this is only the first week of love stories. We're gonna do it again. And I brought little Mac here to be in it with me because he's part of the story today. I'm gonna give you two examples of loving. And one's gonna be an example of giving love, and one's gonna be an example of somebody receiving love. And Mac here was part of the first one. See, my brother-in-law had a big test, kind of an exam, certification today. And Mac here and his brother Chappie are pretty active, this guy's calm though right now. These two are kind of, rambunctious little dogs. And so what my sister did, Tiffany, took Mac here and Chappie and took them on a car ride and got him out of the house, and, so it would be very quiet for my brother-in-law. And, sometimes we think loving someone means we're with them and we're doing something for them, with them present. But, sometimes being interested in somebody and giving the person the time they need, giving the person space to have the energy they need, and paying attention to them, it can be about giving space. And we're going to hear more about that kind of giving of love later on in the year. How sometimes we can love people by giving them space and not necessarily, asking for something from them. And so we'll talk more about that. And so there's one example: loving, giving love, giving space, giving time, to a place where someone's energy can be devoted to a task. And so one example of love, right? And then the other one is my other sister, Lori. And if you've been watching Love 52, or if you watched them at least around the time of Christmas, then you heard a story where my sister Lori was very involved in giving love. Well, in this case, she was receiving love, both from her family, my brother-in-law and my niece and nephew, and from some friends. See, she's down in Peru and she wasn't feeling well, and kind of under the weather. And first of all, my niece, she was loving on my sister. She was providing drinks and water and anything she needed. She was catering to her. And then they've got some friends, and the friends brought over homemade soup. I mean, when you're not feeling well, there's a few things I like to have. I like to have soup, saltine crackers, and ginger ale. That's kind of my thing. And a lot of people like soup when they're not feeling well. And the family brought over soup. And so you got my brother-in-law and my nephew and my niece who are loving, providing whatever my sister needs. They're interested in her time, energy, and attention, right? It's that simple, those 4 ingredients. And then the friends brought over soup. They made the soup. Oh, he's getting anxious about something. We're wrapping up. It's okay. Look, loving is simple. And when we receive love, it's amazing. But we receive love best when we're good at loving ourselves. And so that's the story for this week, or for today, wrapping up the week. And so we'll get together in a couple days and we'll talk more about spreading love. So continue on loving. I will talk to you later. Bye. Say bye, Mac.